This one was hook 1, where on click of that the value was increased. Which function we have used? Use state we have used. Using use state we have managed it. Okay, so come to this second file, that is called state 2, hook 2. Inside the hook 2 length we have written. We'll go to the app.js file and we'll link this file hook 2. In app.js file, you can import here. Import my hook 2. Okay, ready? Go next. Call here hook2.js file. Path to the hook2 you can give. To come down below. To my hook2. Check now. Page is loading. What is the length? Saying available item as a 3. Available item as a 3. We need to work on that. Now 3 item whatever we have to create a list in table. So at this place, create a table. Follow the key head. Follow the tr. follow the TH. TH, serial number, next TH, book name, next TH, action as a delete. This is the heading. Next, after that, this table we can align in center. Something like this, serial number, book name, and then action. Come down, follow the T body. Under T body, you can use here book list dot map. Okay, next after that, you can write here for the return ER, ED, index, ED, name. Next ED, button for delete. It will display list of books now.
Sir, in line number 22, do we need to give key?
we have to give for TR. You can add the key.
Okay.
Sir, please share a table code, sir.
Getting the delete button everywhere. This data is coming from the state. If you click on this, it should get deleted from the list. Immediately. So how to delete that? We have to write one function. List is coming, no error.
Error, sir.
You have the error.
Yes, sir.
This much is the total code. There is one array here, and after that, this is the loop. Book list variable is not exist because of that. Take this sign, check this line as well.
Yes, sir. Working. Thank you, sir.
Add one more item in array. See the length is increasing or not. Add one more. Add one more book under the book list. One more added. One more item. Okay, next we need to write the function to delete from array. So how to delete from array? Go here, write function called const delete book. Alert, you need book index. Book index we need to write here. Function return delete book. Come down now. Button click. On button click. We have to call the function on click. On click. On click equal to call the function. Function name is called delete book. Delete book. Dot bind you have to call. Dot bind. Dot bind. Okay. So first we try without bind as a index. First we try without bind direct index. On page load multiple alerts will come. On page load multiple alerts will come. Once the page is loaded, you will see so many alerts will come. Alerts. Error. How error? On click, C will be capital. The alert will come continuous. Errors will not come. On page load alert will come continuous. Error. Delete function. So whenever the page will reload, automatically alert will come. Okay. If you go to other component, hook one I went, and I'll come to the hook two. Continuous alert will come. That function is calling automatically. Which function? Delete function. Delete function is not waiting for the click, it's calling automatically. That problem will happen in React. So React has given a function called bind. You will write here dot bind. Dot bind. Dot bind. Dot bind. Now on click alert will come. Directly alert will not come. You can say it once. Getting alert on click. Check now. On click object. Oh, it says object. Why object? What we passed here? Index we have passed. Index is okay. Dot bind function. Okay. Object will come because in the bind function you have to pass minimum two parameters. First is called this and second is called index. This keyword you have to give first. That is the reserve value. Whenever we call the bind, we have to pass the this, comma, our value. This, comma, our value. The splice function will use, but a splice function will not use directly. We will use a splice function and then with the help of hooks function. Okay, let's click now. Okay, happening 0, 1, 2, 3. Correct. You can come up. You will use here a splice function. Is okay. Booklist dot splice. Booklist dot splice splice. Inside book index will be there. Comma 1 will come there. And along with that, you have to write below update book. Under the update book function, we have to use the spread operator. Spread operator. Okay, spread operator. How that work? We have to write here called book list at arrow method square bracket 3 times dot comma the book list. Book list. Spread operator comma is not required. Directly like this. LIST book list array. This is called A minus B. A minus B. Huh? This is called A equal to A. Okay, so this is called A equal to A. So using the splice function, you will delete the value from the array. That is okay. But you have to update again in a state whichever the value is available. So this line what is doing? Available value AVAI. Available value update in a state. Of available value update in a state. So that list will list will reload. Tell me now. Get book we used to call to reload the list. Here again book is deleted. After deleting the book, available book you have to give again under the state. Then only what will happen? The looping will loop run in the sense update this one. Your state will get updated. This is just to delete from the array. It is not to update inside the state. This line is for what purpose? To A equal to A minus B, the available value update in state so that list will reload. The available value, the available value update in state so the list will reload. Now from the book list you deleted one particular one, remaining book you have to give to the update function, then only update function will reload the list. Until unless you will not give to update function, your list will not reload. It will not reload, will not happen. You can try. See, now delete will happen, reload will also happen. If you comment this line, delete will happen, but reload will not happen. Your item page will not reload. Okay, that will become another. Delete is happening, but it's not reloading. To reload the list, to update the value in the browser, you have to call that update function. Until unless you will not update, your state will not change. It will get deleted from where? From the book list. It will get deleted from book list. But again, until unless you will not update here, you will not call the update function. Update function, what it will do? Yesterday we have discussed this is the current value, this is the updated value, and this is the initial value. So current value, we have something 5 books. In that one value, one book you deleted. Now, how many books? 4 books. The 4 books we have here available in the book. Now available books we have to give to the update book function. Available book we have to give to the update book function. Then only update book function will reload the list. Until unless you will not call the update function, your reloading will not happen. Your browser will not get updated. So to render, to re-render, to display the items again, we are following the function called update book. Okay, now go. So first delete once and see delete is happening. Whichever you delete, that particular item should get deleted easily. What delete should happen? Delete is happening. Okay, go the next. Deleting. We want to understand, we want to display a message here. Like suppose if you go to this page and assume you are deleting the Python. A message should display on the top, Python deleted successfully. Message should come, Python deleted successfully. So what to do, how to do that? Not name directly. We have to write a function, we have to create a hook variable, then only you can do. So let's go, create a variable, const, okay? Message, MESSAGE, message. Under the message, for message you have to create a function. You can create any function. I will create update message. Update message. Now via update message, we can delete the value of message variable. Here you can write as a use state. Inside the use state, you keep as empty. By default, no any content. Okay, ready? Next, after this, before deleting here, before deleting here, call that up. Okay, or do one thing here. You can write here, call, click on button, question mark also you can give, just a question mark there. So in message variable, what is the default value? In message variable, default value is question mark. Okay. Now come down below, before table. You display that variable in a paragraph. Variable name is message. What it should display? By default, it should display the only question mark. By default, question mark. Okay. Next, after that, on button click. Yeah, by default question mark. If you click on Java delete, it should display here, hi, Java deleted successfully. So go at this place, and here before deleting you have to write that. Suppose I will call that update message, and in update message I will write book deleted successfully. Book DELETED deleted successfully. So as soon as you click on button, you will see one message on the top, book deleted successfully. Because using update message function, you are sending the content to message variable. Using update message function, you are sending the content to message variable. And message variable, wherever used, it will print there. Come now, click on delete. Message coming, book deleted successfully, but name should have come here. It should come Java book deleted successfully, CSS book deleted successfully. So for that, you have to write here book list of book index. Book list is the array. Book list is the array. Book list is the array. Okay. Plus book index. Book index is going to come 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, something. It will generate a dynamic message here. Java book deleted successfully. Python book deleted successfully. Okay, ready? Now check message what is comes. If I click on Python book deleted successfully, Java book, Node.js book, CSS book. Now we should be able to add the record. If you want to add a new book, there should be text box, enter the value, click on save button, that should get added. Input output two-way binding. Formatted. Now delete is happening, correct? So we can create a button. First, a button we can create here. Available book 2 you have written before that. In a paragraph, create a text box, enter book name. Input type equal to text. Input type equal to text. After that, one button. Save book. On button click. On click. Call the function called save. Call the function called save. Is ready? Come down. Error will come because save function is not exist. You have to write the function called save. Call this function update book via update book. Everything same, comma new book name. Angular. Below again we can display a message. Angular added successfully. Angular book added. This is called a spread operator. Working. Save button click. Angular should get added directly. Just to click on button, it will say Angular added. Every time Angular will get added. Whenever you click, Angular will get added. See, Angular is getting added every time. Whenever you click, Angular will get added. We have to make it dynamic. We need to take the value from the text box. Check in your case, value is coming or not. Value is getting added. Adding, right? Okay, next what should happen is the value should come from the text box. The value should come from the text box. It should not be direct value. The value must come from the text box. Value must come from the text box. It should not be direct value. So for that, let's come inside. Create a new variable in beginning. One more function called const pick value, or not pick value, you can write new book, comma pick value. Use state. Right here Angular 9. So under the new book value variable, what is the value? Angular 9. Here you have written the Angular directly. Angular is the default value. For this book name variable, you have given the default value as Angular. Update book where? It's a new value, yeah. This is the this line is like a equal to a plus b. A equal to a plus b. This line is a equal to a plus b. Now here a is nothing but your array name, and inside the array name, using the spread operator, book list is your array name. Inside the book list, using these three dots. This three dot is called the spread operator. Using a spread operator, you are adding the third value. So this is the original value, and original value plus which one? New value. After combining the old value and new value, it is updating under the existing variable. So that formula come a equal to a plus b like that. The addition of book list plus new book we did merge together and given to existing book list, and this existing book list is updating under the update book, and from update book it will go to the book list. So here now at the place of, see, while deleting, how many parameter you are given? Only one parameter, book list. But while adding, you have to give two parameters. Existing array plus the new element. So existing array is the book list. New array, new element is Angular. Okay. Now instead of Angular, we will use this variable called new book. So go here and add called new book. New book. NEWBOOK. New book. New book. Okay. And here in the last also you add new book plus added successfully. New book plus added successfully. Okay, check now on button. What is getting add? If you click on button now, it will add some new value. That value is Angular 9. Now Angular 9 is coming from the new book variable. Here, if I go here, load the page, reload it, then go on to the book list. Here we are going to, now if I click on save button, see what is adding? Angular 9 is adding. So Angular 9 is coming from that variable. What is the variable? New book. Now the target will be using the peak value function. We have to take the value from text box and give to this new book. So peak value function is responsible to bring the value from text box and give to this variable. What is a book list? You remove this, make it empty. That should be by default empty. It should add as empty only. Once we start typing into the text box, then that value should appear. Okay, hope ready. Now if you click on save button, empty will get added. So if I click on save button, empty will add. I am adding here. What is adding? Empty. Because variable we have made is a empty. Definitely empty will add. Next question is how to take the value from text box. So we can go here and the pick value function you can see update book function is responsible to handle the data of book list. Update message is responsible to handle the data of message variable. Peak value function is responsible to handle the data of new book variable. From new book you have taken and you have given to the book list. That line is this. Take from the new book and give to the book list. New book will bring from where? From the HTML. So how the value will come in new book? We have to call their function called pick value. Right here on change. On change equal to on change means when you start typing, you have to create a temporary variable here called object, and then you have to write peak value function. Under the peak value function, you have to send object dot target dot value, the value of current text box. The value of current text box, once we start typing, it should go to the peak value function. And from peak value, it will assign to the new book variable. Type under the text box and click on submit button, save button. Whichever you will type, that will appear in the browser.
Sir,
Tell me, sir.
sir, I am not getting this code. Means I am not understanding this on change code.
When we start typing under the text box, it comes, the peak value function will come. Peak value function. What is the role of the peak value function here? Peak value, role of the peak value function is to handle the data of new book. Is it?
Mhm.
Anything else? So in peak value function, we are sending the value of text box. In the peak value
Peak
function,
value.
we are sending the value of text box. Once we start typing, character by character will go to the peak value. From peak value, it will go to the new book variable, and from new book variable, button click, it will go to the book list. If you want to see the live preview of that peak value function, how it works, after the paragraph, you write one more line. After paragraph, print in a small tag. After paragraph, small tag, the new variable. New variable. After that, go to the browser and type under the text box one by one. As we start typing, one by one character will go to the peak value function, and from peak value it will assign to the new book function, new book variable, and from new book variable it will go to the your book list variable. Suppose now let's come to the browser and see. Here as of now, I have not typed. Okay, now I will type here call PHP. You can see PHP is printing below directly. So printing directly. So on change is the name of the event. On change is the name of the event. On key up, you remember in JavaScript on key up. Similar way, on change is a event. On change event is calling a function called peak value function. Under the peak value function, we are passing the value of current text box. This dot object dot value means the value of current text box. The value of box will go to the peak value function, and from peak value function it will assign to the new book variable, and from new book only you are printing here also, you are doing add to the array everywhere. So this line is required every time whenever we take the value from the text box. The structure will be remain. Then we will ask object, what is that? Object is working like as an object of the current function. Which function? The peak value function. The peak value function, wherever you are calling, that particular element becomes a target element. So peak value we are calling for the text box. So text box becomes a targeted element. So for that peak value function, one object got ready. Object name is called obj. Then under the peak value function, you are calling obj.target.value, meaning where you are calling the particular function, take the value. Obj.target.value represent the value of current text box. The value of current text box is sending to the peak value function. Here is the peak value function. Now from the peak value function, whenever the value will come inside via peak value function, it will go to where? New book variable. And from new book variable, it is printing here in the down. And once I click on save button, from the new book only, it will get added under the array. You can see it's got added here under the array. Similar way, if I write only maybe other PHP, click on save. Saying PHP added, and at the next time if you see the PHP is coming here, and whatever you have typed here, that value is display under the text box here. PHP and then I put as a Java. So both values are printing here on type. On change is called a event of your JavaScript where whenever you press any key and leave the key, the particular event will fire. So while typing, the value of text box is going to the new book via peak value function, and from the new book we are taking and printing, as well as on button click we are displaying inside the page. Okay. So this line may look odd, but we will write some example. You will be aware of. You will become confident in that. This is called little difficult point of your React. Once you understand this, the variable creation and how to call, how you are calling, then remaining all next are easy only. Okay, ready? Let's go ahead next. So if your value is getting added and values will get deleted also. Not happening? So me, I'll guide you. Hmm. Index has the problem. Go to the code. Go to the code. Delete function what you wrote. Book index. Book list. Book index. Below you have written. It's not book list here, it's a book index. This is called book index. Change book index. I have written book list. Delete function. This is called book index. Book index. Splice function need book index. This book index. We have written book list. I took book index. Let's delete now. Come. So in this example, you created saving and listing. We will create some more examples. 3-4 page you will create. You will be confirmed. Yes, what is happening. Delete functionality is clear. How delete is happening? See under this function, book list, message, new book. whichever the activity you want, you cannot do directly. You have to call that function. To do the modification in book list, update book function is required. For modification under the message, update message is required. To do any changes under the book list, new book, pick value function is required. Okay, pick value. Default value if you want to give, you can give. If you don't want to give as empty. Okay. After typing, where in the text box, we can clear that, not a big deal. But one more line will make you overload in this example. So leave that. I'll guide you another example. We have to add one line in script and we have to add one line in HTML. That may be double line will be difficult for you. So wait for some example. We will guide you.
Sir,
Hello.
sir, in update message, it's showing undefined book, sir.
After what?
While deleting, it's showing undefined book is deleted.
Undefined book is deleted. Here is the problem. Here in this, what is your array name? Check these three variables. This is the array name. So what array you have given? I have created the array called book list. What is your array name?
Book list only, sir.
You send me this line in the chat and send me this line in chat. I will guide you. Next line. Book list. Book BOOK LIST. Okay. Now send me this line. Delete book. Book index. Delete book index. Now send me the HTML code. This delete button. That is the problem. Delete book. See here, we are passing two parameters. Delete book dot bind. This comma index. You are passing only index. Apply that this comma index.
Working, sir.
Working.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Sir,
Tell me, sir.
sir, in functions, save function, in save function, I write book list dot push new book. It also work.
Book list dot.
Push
Don't
new
use
book.
push function. Don't
Yes, sir.
function under the reader. This one. Which one?
Push
Books. Yes.
not using.
Not use.
Why?
Read operator.
So why, sir?
Working for you?
Yes, sir.
Okay, then remember that only. Now we got two solutions. One is spread operator, another one is called which one? Push function. You got two solutions, no? Yes or no?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. What, sir?
We are using the spread operator working for us. You are using the push function working for you, right?
Yes, sir.
Remember both. I told you not to use the push function. You are saying it's working. Then use that only. Once you face the problem, you will call me again. See, if you go in the market, just wear the half pant and go in the market. Will anyone will say anything? No, no. But some moment will come where the people will say something. Everywhere people will not say something, but some moment will come where someone will say something. Right? Listen properly. Okay. Working meaning is not like it will work later. Now working later it will not work. Some condition will come where it will not work. Which condition will come? How I will explain you, because still you have not seen the situation. So now if this is working for you, remember both. Push as per your implementation and spread operator as per my implementation. In interview, people will not ask you what is the push function. People will ask you what is the spread operator. Okay. Understood? No? When you go for interview,
Understood.
people will not ask what is the push function. People will ask you what is the spread operator. Write a syntax here. How that works.
Okay.
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 Let's go. Okay. Next file. Call hook3.js. Hook3.js. You can ignore the push function under the React and focus on their spread operator. How is
Okay, sir.
remember that. For adding purpose, how many parameters I have used? I have used two parameters. Array name, comma, new variable. For delete, what we have follow? Only the array name. Follow by how many keyword? How many dots? 3 dots. 3 dot is called a spread operator. Their structure is like this. So in that you have to pass the array name directly, it will get updated. If you want to add the new one, then 3 times dot, then array name, comma, new variable. So this new variable will get pushed inside the array, and after that, after combining old and new, will get update under where? Book list. And then this book list is sending to where? Update book. Via update book, again it will come to where? Book list only. This example, if you want to do using the class component, the length will be double. The code what we have written, the length will be double. Come next, I'll guide you some 1-2 more examples similar, then hope you can understand. Single dimensional array only. Create next file, hook3.js. 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 Under the hook3.js, we have to import again React, comma, use state. Use state from React. Now write next a constant called my book 3. Export default my book 3. return a division, keep inside class. What was the class name? Container. Container. Follow the center tag also. Print inside. Print inside. H2. City list. City list. Okay. Let's go here and create a constant city comma update city use the state okay, hold on. Don't create the city. Okay, don't create the city here. Let it be all as a empty variable. Keep as a empty variable. Right here call name. Update name function. Or pick name function. Better pick name. Name. Write one more function. Email. Age. City. So these all are the variable. Name, mobile, age, gender, or maybe instead of gender, you can write here call education. You can write here call address. This function should be different. Pick name, pick mobile, pick age, pick video, then pick address. Pick address. Right, this all function. Okay, ready. Now come down right here below. use a state, use state hello example. Use a state how to pick a value from input field. How to pick the value from the input field. Okay, next after that, you can come down and create a table, table table. There follow a T head. Under T head, write a TR. Under the TR, write a TH. One text box. Input type equal to text. Input type equal to text. Okay. Now you will follow one TH again here. In the TH, you will print that variable name. Your name that is called name variable only. But your name should be outside. Your name should be outside. Copy the same TR. Paste here. Your mobile. This dot mobile. Okay, next until here. Okay, ready? Now we will call this file in the browser. We have used name and mobile as of now. Remaining we have not used. So how will I do? What is going to happen in that? Call this file in app.js file, add in the routing. Call this file in app.js and add under the routing also. Call this file in app.js and add under the routing. book 3, my page, my book 3, from book 3.js, and a link here also. I will use some existing links. Book 3, come next. Reload is coming. If we enter the name here, that name should appear in the right side. If you enter the mobile number, that should appear in the right side. So for this table, some self padding and all is required. Go ahead. Apply all self padding 10. Space got apply, space got apply. Now table keep align center also. ALIGN Now requirement is when we type under the text box, the value should appear in the right side. Okay, see here. Which variable you are printing? Name. Inside the name, if you want to do anything, which function you have to call? Pick name. Mobile you are printing here. In mobile variable, if you want to do anything, you have to call the function called pick mobile. So at this place now, you have to do the same as you have followed in the previous example. On change. On change equal to all the function, but you have to create a temporary variable like is an object. So usually I write every time object. Okay. Now how it will happen is we need to call the function here. Function name is called pick name. Under the pick name function, we have to pass the reference of this text box, reference of the function. That is called your object dot target dot value, the value of text box, the value of text box, the value of text box we are passing to the pick name function. Now as soon as the value will pass to the pick name function, automatically from pick name it will go to the name and display in the right hand side. Do here the same again. You can write here pick mobile, pick mobile, mobile. So once we start typing under the mobile field, the value will appear in the right side automatically. Your mobile number. Able to pass the value in the right side? Once you type the value, automatically it will appear in the right side. Let me reload the page and show you the happening or not. See, I'll write here SIYARN. Coming in the right side here. So how it is happening? When you type, value will go to where? Function. From function will go to the variable. And wherever you print the variable, there it will come. That is called here how to take the value of a text box using use state. Here use state you are not doing, but the function you have created, pick name function, pick mobile function, it is a copy of use state. It has come from the use state only. Now if 2 is working, try remaining age, education and address, add some more tr here, age, education and address, and type in the left, it should display in the right side. Right, try that 2 lines. Ready? Printed. Okay, so we got idea how to pick the value from text box. You are taking the value from text box and displaying in the right side. Don't forget it. You have to collect this all the knowledge, complex knowledge one by one. You can add remaining other fields. 2 more you have. Okay, then we'll see you tomorrow again. Tomorrow we will log in little early, close to 1:30.